Hello everyone. In today's lesson we are going to study how to solve linear equation. We are going to study the basics. For example, when I give you an equation like this, 7 plus x equal 11, you are going to ask yourself what the meaning of solve. The meaning of solve here, find the value of the x here. When I add to 7, it will give me 11. So you can guess it by yourself. So you are going to say 4. That means 7 plus 4, it will give me 11. So it's easy, this one. But we are not going to use the guessing all the time. We have methods, ways to find the value. First, let's take another example here. X minus 3 equal 4, and let me write it here again. X minus 3 equal 4. At school they taught you this method. They told you to find the value of x here, you are going to add the opposite of minus 3 here. What is the opposite of minus 3 here? It's plus 3, and I'm going to add it to the other side too, plus 3. So the negative 3 here will be cancelled by a plus 3 here. So x, it will be 4 plus 3, 7. And it's correct. The other method, and it's easier, and it's easier. And the other method, it is easier than the previous one. Just what you need to do, make x alone or your variable alone. Here the x, we call it variable. X, y, r, f, we call them all variables. So we take minus 3 to the other side. So the sign it will be the opposite. So x, it will be 4 plus 3 equal 7. So x equal 7. And we have the same answer. Now 3 minus y equal 4. And we have another example. 3 minus y equal, for example, 11. How we solve it? You're going to ask yourself, okay, let me change the numbers up. Make it 13, for example. Here, what I recommend you to do. Here you have the y negative. So you are going to add positive y to both sides? No. Or move it 3? No. Let me give you the easiest way. The easiest way, just shift the y here and then bring the number here. So when I move the minus y to the other side, what it will be? It will be what? Positive y. And when I move the 4 here, it's positive 4. So it will be what? Negative 4. So it will be 3 minus 4 equal y. So directly 3 minus 4 is minus 1. So directly y equal minus 1. Let's go for another example here. First, what we see, the negative y, negative. So what we do? We take it to the other side, we move it, and we bring the 11 here. So it will be 13 minus 11 equal y. 13 minus 11 to equal y. Okay. When we have 6y equal 30, or 5f equal 20, you're going to ask yourself, what is the number? I am going to multiply it by 6, will give me 30. You're going to ask yourself, it is 5. So 6 multiplied 5, 30. And what is the number? I'm going to multiply it by 5, will give me 20. So it will be 4. 5 multiplied 4, 20. But here, we are not going to use it always to guess the number. So to solve the kind of equations, we are going to say 6y equal 30. That means the operation between them multiply. I don't what? On the coefficient here, 6. That means we are going to cancel 6. So if we divided on 6 here, we are going to divide on 6 here. So 6 will cancel the other 6 here. So y equal 30 divided by 6 equal what? 5. And here the same thing, 5f equal 20. So we are going to divide on 5, divide on 5. So f equal what? 4. Let's have mixed operations. For example, here we have multiplication and subtraction. So how we can solve this linear equation? The object here to find the value of y. What is the number? I am going to put it here in a place of y. Then I subtract 1. Will give me 17. We said we are not going to guess. First, when you have this kind of questions, the first step, move the number. So it will be what? 6y equal 17 plus 1. So it will be what? 6y equal 18. So now we have only one single operation. So we have, like what we said before, divide on 6, divide on 6. So y equal what? 3. Understood? Now let's have a different idea. If we have, for example, 2 minus 4x equal, for example, let's say 10. Okay, what I told you, we have two operations. We have subtraction and we have multiplication inside our linear equation. So what we will do, we take a look first, which one should I move it? I look to my number here. My number here is negative. I'm talking about the number with the variable. So what we said, we move it. Then I'm going to move the 10 here. So it will be 10, 2 minus 10 equal 4x. Now 2 minus 10, you know, it will be minus 8. So here it will be 4x. So now, how can I find the answer? By divide on 4, the opposite operation for multiplication, divide by 4. So x equal minus 8 divided by 4, 2, and we have the negative sign. So we can write it x equal 2 or x equal minus 2. Thank you so much. So this is the idea of our lesson today. These are the basics. So I hope you enjoy the lesson.